Okay, party people, welcome back. March 10, episode 3 of my Building Public. Today is a banger. I will tell you what you can do if you have like a new Instagram account and then most of your reels only get like audience from India or Pakistan, and why does this bad and what you can do about it. Okay, should be good. The reason why I make this video today is because like I told you in my last videos, Instagram banned 2 of my main Reels account for my main girl. That's why I started 2 new Instagram accounts for her. I warmed it up and then I started posting the first Reels, and then the first 2 days, like the first 2 Reels, I noticed I getting a lot of Indian views. Why is that bad? If you don't know, we are in a business where we want US audience, mainly US 35 to 65 guys that live in America or even like Canada, Australia, UK, but mainly US. Old guys that have money that are willing to spend. Indian guys, Pakistan, Bangladesh, no offense, but they don't spend money, okay? They're basically like free lurkers. They just come, they waste your time in the chat. They DM you, they want to have a chat, and they are like 90%, 99% of them never spend money, okay? That's why we don't waste time with this. And if you have an Instagram account and you post reels and you get like 80% Indian views, you have a problem, okay? So why this matters? 100,000 Indian views is $0 on Fanvue. My 25,000 in my last 3 months that I made, they came purely from US, UK, Australia, and Canada traffic, okay? I made everything to avoid Indian traffic. High views with the wrong geolocation is worse than low views with the right geo, okay? The algo learns the wrong audience, okay? So when you posting reels and your reels hitting always like a lot of Indian views, the algo learns that the algo learns on that Indian views, and then it will show your content to more Indian views audience, which is a problem, okay? That's why it's important to warm the Instagram accounts up in a way that the algo and Instagram will push your content to US audience, like right from the beginning. I warmed up my accounts in a perfect way, and right now, like at the beginning we had like Indian views, okay? But right now it switched, and now we having already the same United States and Indian and United States starting to increase, and I will show you in a minute. Okay, yeah, once Instagram tags your account as Indian audience, getting out is harder than starting fresh, okay? That's why a lot of people say like when you have like constantly, you posting constantly reels and you always have like Indian audience and you cannot fix it, it's easier to start a new Instagram account than coming out of there, like trying to fix it, okay? How to check if you have Instagram, if you have Indian views? You go to Instagram, you click on your reels, and then in your reel, you will see a tab called audience. You click on audience, and then there's a tab called top countries. And then you can see where the people are coming from that watching this reel. USA, UK, Australia, Canada. When these are combined under 50%, then your account is in trouble, okay? Your account should always have, like, you are aiming for United States as the biggest chunk of your views, okay? The top countries where your audience is coming from, okay? When India alone is over 30%, then you are cooked, okay? Then it's time to make a decision. Why you getting Indian audience? Okay, one reel went maybe viral in India, and then the algo doubled down, okay? Maybe this happened with my first 2 reels. My first reel hit like 18,000 views. It kind of went viral, and most of the people are Indians. That's why the second reel that I posted on the next day got 8,000 views, and a lot of people also came from India because the algo doubled down on that, okay? Another reason can be when you use the wrong audio in your reels, like maybe some music from a Bollywood music or some songs that are going viral in India alone, then Instagram will push that account to Indian audience, of course. So never use trending audio from India or Bollywood music. You should always, like me personally, I always use like music that I know is from American artists, English lyrics, of course, and typical American pop stars or whatever. Or if you are targeting old folks, what we do, then you can also try like some country music or some music where old boomers listen to their in their childhood or in their prime time, you know. Another thing, you post on the wrong time. When you post mainly at a time slot which is like 9 p.m. in India, then maybe maybe the algo pushes there because most people are online in India at that time. Another reason could be that you warm up wrong. For example, I live in Asia. If I use my Asian Wi-Fi, which you should never do, then yeah, maybe the algo pushes more in Asian then. But if you are doing the warm up correctly, which I show you in my school community, by the way, I have like a perfect 7-day warm up strategy, step by step what you need to do so that your content gets pushed by Instagram algo to the US old Gooner audience. Okay, if you want to join, check the first link in the description. I also share the reference sheet to this episode and all other episodes so that you can go through this list again. Okay, another thing that you can do, for example, is you can set your Instagram account to 18 plus, okay, from day one. You toggle that on in Instagram settings, and that marks your content as restricted audience. A lot of people report that helps. I'm doing it. I have other accounts where I don't do it. We will see if that has a big impact, but I hear a lot of good things about it. So you should turn on in your Instagram settings 18 plus for your audience. That the theory is that it will filter out the Indians who just scroll endlessly without ever spending $1 on your girl. And then it doesn't cost anything. You don't have a downside. So just try it. Then another secret sauce that I have for you guys is what I am doing. If you, for example, you have already an established Instagram account for your girl, okay, then I had like these other 2 Reels accounts, they got clapped. I started this new one, and then you basically start them from scratch. You don't have any followers or subscribers, so the algo needs to learn from scratch who is your perfect audience. We want US old Gooners, okay? I have my main Instagram account for my model already. What I'm doing is I just go to my main account on Instagram, posting a story and basically telling my followers from there like, hey guys, Instagram deleted my other account. I made a new one. This is it. Please follow, blah, blah, blah. And then you mention your new account in that story. And then it's kind of like a link sticker. You mention it, and then a lot of guys will go there and follow your new account because you mainly have like already US audience on your main account, okay? They go to your new account, follow there, liking, watching your content, and then Instagram will learn from this perfect audience that we want. These are already US guys. They watching your new account, the content, Instagram learns on it, and then it will push from there on more and more to similar people, which will also be guys in America. And then your views will shift in the next days from Indian audience to more like English speaking, like US, Canada, Australia, UK. Okay, good. This is way more powerful than any organic warm-up, okay? I can tell you. I always do that. It always helps. I already did that like 5 times, and they always go to the new account and follow it, okay? Okay, if your new account is under 30 days and you don't have you have less than 5k followers, then it's easier to restart if you cannot fix it anymore, okay? If you, for example, upload like for 7 days and you always just get like Indian audience, then maybe you cannot fix it anymore. Maybe then it's easier to start from scratch with a brand new Instagram account, okay? Do the warm up again, do it properly, try to attract US audience from day one, and don't bother with fixing a already burned account. What you also can try is you stop posting for like 5 days. You let the algo reset, and then you come back, and then you only post on US peak hours, like 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. This is the prime time. Here in Asia, for me, it's 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. But in the evening is prime time in US. Always post there, and then you always use English audios that are trending in US, okay? No Bollywood, no Hindi, hashtags, whatever. And then you engage with US accounts, 10 minutes per day. Like what I'm doing right now is like follow all of these proud to be American pages, like American flag, American, God bless America, stuff like that. They loving the country, and mostly US guys follow these accounts, so you will get like the nice signals for Instagram to push your account to US audience, and then you expect like maybe 4 weeks for your audience to shift when you do all of that, okay? Maybe it helps. It can. Okay. The mindset behind all of that is it's not about gatekeeping or discriminating people. It's all about pure economics, okay? Your Fanvue converts on US disposable income, okay? That's just the math. A guy in India, he will not buy like a $50 nude pic from your girl, okay? Only US guys will do that. So stop wasting time on people that just want to chat. Okay, we want US audience. We don't want cheap people. We want whales that spend money on our girl. Okay, 1K US views is the same like 100,000 Indian views to find like the same quality of guys who will spend money. Okay, every single time. That's it. I have some more content to produce now. That's for today. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comments, and then I will answer these questions in the video tomorrow that I will upload, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, follow, helps a lot, and see you tomorrow.